George shoved a crab into Grandpa Pig's shirt. Grandpa Pig twisted and turned in a frenzy, and eventually, the crab came out holding its prize. One day, Grandpa Pig and Grandma Pig took Peppa and George to Rocky Beach. Grandma Pig calmly said there was no water here. When George heard this, he started crying. The solution? They decided to throw George into the sea. Grandpa Pig explained that when the tide goes out, it leaves behind little puddles. Suddenly, George popped up from one of the puddles, all wet and soggy. Everyone eagerly looked at another puddle, and Peppa asked, "What's that?" She picked it up, opened the box, and found poop inside. Everyone immediately ran away in fear. Later, Grandpa Pig placed George into another puddle, but George got bitten. It was a crab. Grandpa started laughing, but George wasn't happy, so he grabbed the crab and stuffed it into Grandpa Pig's shirt. Grandpa Pig twisted and turned like crazy, but in the end, the crab won, and Grandpa rolled on the ground in pain. Meanwhile, in another puddle, Peppa found a seashell. Grandma Pig said it could let you hear the sound of the sea. They held the seashell up to George's ear. Soon, George found a stone, and everyone laughed at him. George seriously threw it away, and when it hit the ground, the stone cracked open, revealing more poop inside. Grandpa Pig explained, "Those are traces left by animals from long ago, back when there were dinosaurs." Next, George threw the stone at Peppa. Peppa ran away, but George threw it from far off and hit her on the head. Peppa wasn't about to let it slide, so she stuffed poop into George's mouth. After that, they found a goldfish trapped, and everyone felt a bit sad. Well, not that sad. Then Peppa and George recreated the famous scene from Titanic, but suddenly, a shark appeared. Peppa tried to throw George overboard, but didn't succeed. The next moment, George grabbed everyone and threw them off the boat. The shark swallowed them all up. Finally, George jumped into the water